If you guys follow the channel, then you probably have heard me talk about Hawk Knives. They're a USA company that does the Deadlock OTF knife, something that they are very well known for. They also do other things as well. They've been doing all different types of knife designs for years. And recently, Gavin sent me something very interesting, very unique. It's something that's definitely, I would say personally, out of their wheelhouse just a little bit. So without further ado,
why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step. I progress no less. Go ahead and place your bets.
Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we got something different from Hawk Knives, and that is for sure. Now, this is something, it's going to be specific, I think, for people. I think a lot of people that follow Hawk Knives are probably going to want it just for the nostalgia, just to have it because it is a Hawk product. But it is a very simple crossbar lock, but the crossbar lock is a little bit different. It's not actually a crossbar lock, to be honest. I don't even know what to call it. I forget. It's like a piston. It's it's basically like a piston, and it's pretty cool how it works. I did take it apart, and I'll show you that here in a second to show you exactly how this lock works. But it has a titanium body with a replaceable utility blade. So this is a very, very thin utility blade, and you can get replacements. It's really easy to find replacements for something like this. Now, being that it is a precision-oriented utility blade, this is going to be specific. Like, I see people that are working with leather, potentially people that are skinning small game, potentially people that are doing arts and crafts, just things that require maybe tape, something like that. Maybe if you're taping things off for painting, things like that, like something that needs precision. And, being that it is replaceable, you don't have to worry about sharpening, you just replace the blade. Now, being a titanium body, it's going to make it lightweight, super strong, and also really cool, because, we love titanium in the knife community. It does have a carabiner on it with the Hawk logo on the tail end. It does not have a pocket clip. It did come with, and I'm not sure what you'll get when you buy it, because I have to send this back, but it comes with the pouch and and I should say that after it's all said and done, when these things are readily available, he's supposed to send me one. But regardless, this is something I have to send back, so I'm not sure if this is exactly what you get. But it did come with a little sleeve, came with some replacement blades and a pouch. But that might not be exactly what you get. I'm not sure. Now, the action on this, it's locked in the closed position. Right? Locked in the closed position. So what you got to do is, I like to just pinch it right here. I pull down on the actuator and then you swing it out. It is on washers, but very, very smooth. You wouldn't know it was on washers, I'll be honest. Aside from not feeling bearings rolling, I mean, it's so smooth. And while it's smooth, it is very solid. This is something I would love to see more locks done like this. For whatever reason, this thing, man, it feels very, very solid, especially for how small and little parts there are. So that's really cool. Now, imagine sizing it up, right? Imagine it being that much, a lot bigger. That'd be cool, right? But it is small. It is small. It has this handle right here that I personally use my 2 fingers around, and then I take my pinch grip and I pinch, because it actually has a spot basically for a pinch grip, which is really cool. And you do have, I know it looks a little awkward, but when you get it in hand, it actually makes sense how it's made. And when you're actually using it and doing a little bit of detail work, I didn't do a ton of cutting tasks. A lot of my cutting tasks are a little bit different, but I do actually do quite a bit of stuff that require a utility blade. Like I work with leather sometimes, and all different types of things. And this did feel pretty good the way it's built, or the shape, I guess I could say, while using it. The jimping is also really nice. It's really good jimping. I love this jimping. It makes it to where you're not sliding, and I love that. But obviously this isn't something you're going to be cutting down a tree with or cutting your cardboard with. This is definitely a precision tool. But I personally think, let's say you carry a Hawk OTF. Well, that's not also the most practical for everything, right? So you might need something on the side of it, something to carry alongside of it. Or maybe you just carry a regular size pocket knife, day to day, and you run into precision things that you're just like, man, I don't want to waste my edge retention on something like that. And you need it to be very accurate. Then this would probably be a cool tool. Now, of course, it's a Hawk, so it's going to be expensive. I just put that out there right now. Of course, it's going to be expensive. They, I should say, have built a brand over the years that deserves it, I would say. I know a lot of people are going to complain about prices, and you can bitch about the prices. You don't have to buy it, right? Nobody has to buy it. But I would say for a company in the knife industry that's built a great name, I would say Hawk Knives is definitely at the top. Like, they are a company that everybody knows in the knife community and regards them as one of the best. They are absolutely regarded as one of the best. So if you're going to be the best, what comes with that. Now, as far as this goes, as far as availability and all of that, I will put everything in the description or right here on the screen for you to read. I am, just putting this together to show you guys, and then sending it off so that, you guys, if you guys want to pick one up or get involved in, whatever the process is to get one, you can do that. It's pretty damn cool, though. And again, I love everything. I'm biased. I'll be honest. I'm very biased. I like Gavin. I love Hawk Knives. And I don't think that would make me lie about anything. This is not something that obviously I'm being honest when I say that it's not going to be the most practical for people using a work knife or anything like that. Like a utility blade that you carry in construction is a very thin, slicey blade, but it's a utility blade. And I'm not sure if you can actually get utility blades on this. It looks like you could. So I did have another knife that used replaceable blades that carried or used number 11. So I decided to try it out, and it works. It fits perfectly. So number 11, which has utility blades, works perfect, which is really awesome. I'm not very familiar with all the different numbers with utility blades and how many will be universal. No idea at all. But as far as right now, what I've tried that works perfect is a number 10 and a number 11, which I think is awesome because this would be a lot more fit for my use. I don't need a belly as much as I need a utility blade, so that's really nice. Because this one's going to be more for the precision in the belly, but they have utility blades that have a tip that's low. So that would be really cool. That would be a little bit more up my alley, that one, because those are the type of precision cuts I personally make. Anyways, there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Till next time. Peace.